Yesterday, my husband Dave baked his very first loaf of homemade bread. For the first 2 decades of our marriage, Dave was not an enthusiastic baker or cook. COVID changed that when he found himself at home more than he had ever been before. Technology helped. With so many cooking blogs and recipe apps at his fingertips, Dave discovered that he can learn to make just about anything. For me, having shouldered most of the cooking responsibilities in our household for many years, it felt nearly miraculous that Dave produced the beautiful, fragrant slice of toast which I enjoyed for breakfast. Something I never expected, a pure blessing, grace. Then again, I always seem to find a spiritual lesson in a loaf of freshly baked bread. It seems almost magical that a few simple ingredients, flour, water, salt, and yeast, mixed together and subjected to the heat of the oven, can yield something so wholesome and delicious to nourish our bodies. This morning, your stewardship team has been talking about 3 essential ingredients of spiritual community: time, talent, and treasure. These are the ingredients we are invited to give and which we have the privilege to receive as members and friends of this beloved First Parish Bridgewater community. When we mix together our collective offerings of time, talent, and treasure, a certain kind of magic happens, not unlike bread baking. Our gifts intermingle and interact, transforming our community into something more than the sum of its parts, something wholesome and good to nourish our spirits. On the surface, the words time, talent, and treasure don't appear especially spiritual, but let's take a closer look. Time, the first ingredient. What do we mean when we invite one another to give our time to the congregation? Giving our time is about showing up, but it's more than that. It's about how we show up. It's about showing up with our full presence, mindful of all the good stuff and all the hard stuff that makes us fully human. It's about showing up to offer our compassionate presence to others, to bear witness to the beauty and brokenness of our own lives and one another's, and of the world around us. It's about showing up with our full presence because we have faith that being present to and with one another makes our lives and our world better. Giving our time is an act of faith in the healing power of spiritual community. The next ingredient in our recipe is talent. In our spiritual community, we are expected to give our abilities, skills, and talents to support the life of the congregation and the wider community. At the same time, we are invited to receive the talents and skills that others share. This mutual giving and receiving reminds us that we are not alone, that we have a part to play, but always together in a network of love and care. Giving and receiving our talent is an act of love. I give to support the spiritual growth and well-being of others, and they give to support mine. Giving and receiving our unique talents is love in action. Alas, treasure. That's what we're really here to talk about on this Stewardship Sunday, right? Truly, we need all of the ingredients to make the magic happen. And treasure is an essential ingredient. Treasure keeps the lights on, heats the sanctuary, tunes the organ, pays the staff. At a time when many congregations have seen large drop-offs in membership, pledges, and operating budgets, you've actually grown in this area. You've created more capacity to support professional ministry, and this places you in good stead as you undertake the search for your next minister. Your momentum is strong. You have a unique opportunity to move boldly into the future. Ultimately, that is what giving your treasure is about. It's about the future. Giving as generously as you can is an act of hope. At this time in history, when so many once stable institutions are breaking down, your gift of treasure to First Parish Bridgewater is an act of hope in the future, for the future. Hope that this beloved community will endure to welcome all souls who will seek shelter and healing, connection and renewal within its fold. Hope that this beloved community will endure to share its values of compassion, connection, care, fellowship, and love in ever-widening circles of beloved community. When you devote your time, your talent, and your treasure, you make the magic happen. Your giving is needed to spark the mysterious alchemy that transforms a group of separate strangers into a loving, healing, justice-building, life-giving, beloved community of souls. That magic happens here at First Parish Bridgewater. I felt it from the get-go. I feel it every Sunday, but it doesn't happen by accident. It happens because of your gifts. It happens because of your devotion. It happens because of your time, talent, and treasure. It happens because of your faith, love, and hope. You make the magic happen.